You know that feeling when you read something and you think, this is so good, I have to share it. But the question is, how? How do you best share that experience? The most obvious way is just to recommend the book. But sometimes people don't have time to read the whole book that you're recommending. They've got a long list to get to. Or maybe there was one particular passage you really wanted to share and you don't need them to walk through the whole book. Well, then you could just text them like your favorite quotes. But if you're anything like me, reading on your phone is just not quite the same, and it's devoid of context, and it doesn't feel like a book. It's not just the words that matter, it's the way that you experience them. If you're reading something printed on paper in your living room, it's going to feel a lot different than if you're reading it on your phone on the toilet. So what's the solution, or at least a solution that I love? Pocket, print and fold zines. I've demoed those here on the channel before, once for Walden, once for some poetry. They're made from a single sheet of paper, printed on just one side, and you can easily fold them into a little booklet. I love the way these look and feel and the amount of information they contain. They're just the right size to hold one idea. And best of all, you can read them away from your screen. So if you've been watching this channel for any amount of time, you know I love to share ideas and writing, and I think video is a really wonderful way to do that. But I'd like to start providing some of those ideas to you in an analog format, in a non-screen, non-YouTube, no subscriber, no like, no whatever format. So after a lot of thought and experimentation, I'm very excited to introduce the Tim DeMoss Pocket Library. Each zine I've put together contains excerpts from a book or other writing, all old, all public domain, that I found particularly helpful. These aren't spark notes or summaries. These are just my favorite chunks of the author's text in a cheap, eco-friendly, totally analog, and personal opinion, totally vibey format. I'm launching the Pocket Library with 2 5-zine collections. They're themed around one subject each. The first is called Life is Short, and the second one is called Slow Down. They're 2 just kind of reminders I want to give myself. And if either of those sound like a topic you'd like to explore through reading away from your screen, you can go to timdemos.com, click on the link in the description, and get a copy. And there's a free one if you want to just try it out, and that's Pocket Walden, one of my favorites. Even if you don't plan on buying any of the rest of them, I really recommend you at least read the excerpts from Walden. And I do want to give a big disclaimer. If you're a student or anybody who's trying to not spend money right now, I recommend you go visit the website, see the list of books that I'm excerpting from, and then go and look them up online yourself. They're all old, they're all public domain, so you could totally find them and read them online for free somewhere. I don't own these books, I just like them and I would like to share them with you in a fun and enjoyable way. I'm going to keep reading and I'll make more collections in the future, so if you've got any ideas for topics that would be interesting for me to explore, let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much and enjoy the Pocket Library.